Hey everyone, welcome to the next edition of Wolfcast Weather, 4th of July edition. Let's check out what is going on across the country. So we've got really heat as the big story, a lot of heat across the west, a lot of heat and humidity across the south. You can see that in the temperatures. We've got hundreds, we've got low 90s. Thankfully in Cleveland here, we're probably just going to be in kind of the low to mid 80s. But really, if you walked outside in Cleveland today, you felt how muggy it is. It is super humid out there. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this concept of dew point versus humidity. So dew point, as you can see here, we're looking at, it's about 70 right now. We're looking at the low 70s today. And what that is measuring, it's measuring the absolute amount of moisture in the atmosphere. It's saying at 70 degrees is when the atmosphere is saturated with water vapor and dew starts to form. So a lot of us have the kind of idea of a cold glass on a warm, humid day. You got a delicious protein shake in there, and you've got dew forming on the outside of that glass. Well, that's because the cooler glass, that colder air, cannot hold as much moisture as the warmer air outside of it. And so that liquid forms. And you can kind of think of it like the atmosphere has, if you got water vapor molecules bouncing all around, the more heat there is, the hotter it is, the faster everything's bouncing around, and the more water vapor can be bouncing around there before it forms, it kind of congeals together and forms a liquid droplet. So warmer air can hold more water vapor before it's fully saturated. So with the dew point, if you've got a higher dew point, that means, and dew point is measuring the point of saturation, that means there is more water vapor in the atmosphere. And that's why when we're in the 70s, that's feeling pretty muggy. So today we're experiencing that for sure here in Cleveland. The forecast as far as rain goes is a little bit messy, I'll be honest. It's looking like we have, if we're looking at the HRR model, 3, 4, 5, there's these little things kind of popping through. It's hard to say, but there's definitely a chances of scattered showers today. So we'll just have to keep an eye on the radar and see how it all evolves. But yeah, have a happy 4th of July. I hope you enjoy the holiday.